rise with Christ with you. So make me rise with the morning sun. And make me rise with Christ with you. Education, information, entertainment, and promotion. The voice of many voices. Rise the choice over many choices. Promoting equity, equality. Rise standard equality. The voice of many voices. Rise the choice over many choices. So make me rise with the morning sun. We keep rising till the break of dawn. So make me rise with Christ with you. Make me rise with Christ with you. So make me rise with the morning sun. We keep rising till the break of dawn. So make me rise with Christ with you. And make me rise with Christ with you.
Rise Radio, 96.3 FM, amplifying the voices of women, girls, and young people in our society for relevant and vibrant programs. Diversity.
Okay, all right. Good afternoon and welcome to the program Long Bench, where they meet you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. As every other Monday, we day na the Long Bench. The Long Bench, day na Junction. Every other Monday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, definitely on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Long Bench na program where they talk about things them way youth then they do, and again, talk about issues them way they among young people in the country. Not so that no more, and same way so look for solutions them, innovative solutions, and as well sustainable solutions them. We're not going to just kind of the long bench and just talk about the issues them. Of course, we all get a role for play as young people. And one of them role and the way we play as young people in the long bench every other Monday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Now for as well get a better engagement as to how young people can able for table sustainable and innovative solutions them as to how we can able for curtail some of the pressing challenges then way of course the among young people in na salon. You go watch we live now on Facebook page Rise Radio SL 96.3 FM or listen to we on the internet on www.riseradio.sl with support from AfriCell. Me where they bring this program can to you. My name na Alhaji Musaba inside this particular edition of the program Long Bench where they talk about youth empowerment and advocacy. And advocacy, of course, or will come scatter down one day. For now, definitely. You said we'll get way for contributing to the program by way how we will call or send message to the number 077 963 963. The number again is 077 963 963. Of course, we studio guest them for today in the long bench. One of them na Arnold Sania, we na the CEO and founder and co-founder for Voice of the Streets. And of course, we expect to forget Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, when the Deputy Director for Elizabeth Eme Foundation. Of course, as it stands now inside the studio, we just get Voice of the Street, Arnold Sania. You can say Kusha and Kabo to listeners.
How na they do? It's not your pick you na your brother and all.
Of course, that's not the voice of the CEO and co-founder
For sure.
for Voice of the Streets, winner Arnold Sanya
Yeah.
6.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can't tell who said the 6 come where?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so that na Arnold Sanya, winner the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Streets. And would they expect forget Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, winner the deputy director for Elizabeth Emmy Foundation. Of course, let we take a short break and we will continue the program Long Bench. Okay, electricity not for big problem. Hospital business not for big problem. Every other thing we supposed forget at we disposal as citizens, and not only as citizens, as young people. Of course, not for big problem alone. Let me make now a long bench where they talk about everything youth, everything we concern youth. Now young people in program, now young person for talk now, and the solutions then for come from young people and back. Yes. So welcome back to the program Long Bench, where they come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Don't forget to say Long Bench na program where they talk about things them we use them they do, and as well talk about issues them with the Hamburg young people them. Same way so talk about the solutions them. Don't not only talk about the issues there. Don't not only talk about how government know they do well. Of course, we self forget ideas now. When they talk about problem, forget to how for solve that in mind. Of course, yeah. Perhaps you get the money, you not get the money. If of course no waiting for do next. If something happen at us, yeah, we know see this not problem before you can imagine. If you don't talk, but don't get a thought at so how you forget a solution to it. And so now the long bench every other Monday at 12 to 1 p.m. on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. We know they only talk about issues that with the Hamburg youth them, but as well we they talk about solutions, innovative solutions, bright ideas, and most importantly, solutions that we very sustainable. Now then we they talk about now the long bench. Definitely we don't be joined by Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, when the deputy director for Elizabeth Emmy Foundation. It can say Kusha and Kabot, so listeners. All right, that's not the voice of Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, when the deputy director for Elizabeth Emmy Foundation. We just on January at the studio. We earlier get inside the studio, and all Sanya when the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Streets. You self go get way for add the voice to the program Long Bench by way how we go call or send message to the number 077-963-963. The number again is 077 963 963. Now the number that they you go get for sending text message or call Or of course, follow we on Facebook. Get we live on Facebook on Riseradiosl 96.3 FM. Definitely inside the studio today, not the long bench today. The topic. Give or do it. Youth, youth, youth talk, youth everything, everything. But youth today, definitely. Now we get for talk about youth empowerment and advocacy. Youth empowerment advocacy. Now the two thing then now the two bullet point then and the way to say we of course get for scatter. So now we start with Ishmael. So tell me small what's now youth empowerment and that of advocacy. Let the layman with the outlet. They are long, but they are young people in program now. How it can just happen at junction of just have it. So of course, now that way that I want for like scatter and for we definitely.
Yeah. To start with youth empowerment, like the word youth, we all know that youth can be probably I can say 17, I would say 18. The age of 17 to 35. These are youths. And talking about empowerment, you're doing something to help the youth or to actually give them a normal life, give them a good life. So looking at youth empowerment together, helping the young ones, the young minds in Sierra Leone, we've been seeing a lot of things happening around, things that happen to you then mentally. Like June is probably mental awareness month, yeah. So like there's a lot of things happening around there. Even the environment itself not favorable for youth then as alone. Okay. We all can attest to that.
Okay.
So there are some organizations or people doing good or harnessing the potential, the talent. Sierra Leone, we are full of talented youth in our countries. Probably you can say when you put different countries together and you take the minds of Sierra Leone youth, the only way that affects we now we environment that affect the youth of Sierra Leone. Okay. But I can tell you that we youth them bound for do so many great things in the world. I can say that some of the youth them within themselves they are born leaders. Okay. Probably they are trained to help one another. And some of we youth leaders them we don't deal with them for over the 6 or 7 years now. Some of us from high school days we've been having these leadership roles, not by our own, but by the grace of God. We're having these titles and all, dealing with youth. So you empowering youth by creating facility for them, create a foundation or platform where you can harness their potentials, their skills, train them to use these skills to give them a living. Because one thing that affects youth in Salon, the lack of employment. Okay. When you give youth, you create for them something, yeah? You learn them something for do, you give them skills, you employ them, say, all right, this now you skills this. Show them the way how in the use and skill they for earn a living, for get money. Right. Trust me, fine. You don't solve 80% of the things you're doing in life. Because one thing, we get poverty, you think about things and way they affect your mind. Okay. We're not getting nothing for you, you don't get money for us. You begin thinking about negative things. But when you work, right, you get your skills, you learn your skills, you get contracted the kind of way. There is nothing that can stress you.
Definitely.
There is nothing else that can stress you.
All right, so that's now Mohammed Ishmael Fofana. When you talk about in your perspective, also waiting, it means for youth empowerment and that of advocacy. Definitely. Let we get from Arnold Sanya 6. Okay. I still get question about that 60. Arnold Sanya in name 6. But of course we will reach that point today, definitely. So tell me your perspective about youth empowerment and that of advocacy. Being the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Street.
Okay. First of all, our alone no say the youth now one of the largest first in the country. Okay. Whatsoever way they go in a country, we for development, the youth for partake. Okay. You know, because like you check the army, now the youth, the Sierra Leone police, now the youth, the prison, every other side, now the youth. You know, they're like just like me brother, but they say the youth of this country, to be honest, we are really talented. You know what I'm saying? It's just that we not get people out there we for can support we for can talk to we. You know, because like Sierra Leone, our Leone, I know say like I'm one of the greatest countries in this one world. You know, because look check board mechanic them out there. You see what man the way then they do mechanism job. They do book, now book they read. But Sierra Leone, how you see young man in the scatter one old motoka, he pack them up back without go sit down a class for them. You know, they're like in Sierra Leone, to be honest, what else you say a youth? Then think I say we a youth, somebody a drugs addict, you know, a gangster, you know, like everybody left for go to in your way, you know, because what you go to now, they need to teach you how to become a man and how to do something better, you know, because like, don't watch right now. Let me see, the youth then, to be honest, 98.99% really don't go the left way, you know, because like, as I say, we need to encourage the youth, we need to talk to them.
Okay.
You know, because look what's that this Voice of the Streets organization where we go out there for go talk to people there. You know, somebody watch me the time say, hey man, you know, somebody who really get love. Look at the new Monday, the pop Monday, the org Monday, you do this. I say, listen, if me not do am, who that you really can't do am.
Go do am.
Now me for do am.
Okay.
Because God blesses people through people.
Yeah.
Whatever to will go on this life now, mortal man and they help you become mortal man.
Yeah, indeed.
You know, but if we watch them, we ignore them and say, this is into the work, you know, clean, you know this, you know that. Now you they put mortal man the way how you want them. If you don't say to him, now this nine lapses, call him, talk to him and say, yo, young man, this way they do, you know, fine. Then thing that they destroy your health. If we they so elected from the power to now be the pants, so not for they are elected. I should say now one way we don't motivate that person there, you know.
Okay, so that's not the voice of Arnold Sanya,
Sure.
when the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Streets. So in the game, in just don't get in your perspective as to what you mean by youth empowerment and that of advocacy. So the research where we get, they say youth empowerment is the process of involving the youth and the young population in the decision making of a community, as the realization that the youth has a voice, realization that the youth has a voice that a community should listen to. It also presents an avenue through which they can make their voices heard and recognize the power that they have. That's now waiting the research proof for talk about youth empowerment and continue for say public support for or recommendation of a particular cause or policy. This is an advocacy. And continue for say advocacy means getting support from another person to help you express your views and wishes and help you stand up for your rights. Someone who helps you in this way is called your advocate. So that na advocacy and that of youth empowerment. So the relationship, the nexus, the connection between youth empowerment and that of advocacy in the talk about say empowerment and advocacy are social democratic practices that enable people to overcome barriers and contribute to practice a focus on social justice. They enable social workers to help give people chances to better understand and change their lives. So this they talk about the relationship, the nexus, the connection where that of youth empowerment and advocacy get. So I don't know, okay, Ishmael, yeah. I think the signal is that he gets so much interest in the research.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to like, you know, I like all these things. Yeah. We really talk about this. Mind reflect first of all. What are the available resources out there for youth to harness and make them life better? Within the provisions where the country itself they put for youth them. For naturally they are there, you understand. But it takes up sober-minded youth for know that there are so many available resources out there for youth to harness and get their life better. Then, looking at the agricultural industry, you know, 75% of Sierra Leone land is arable for farming, and it's good. But how many percent of youth are willing and ready to dive in and learn about agriculture, go out there, do something about agriculture, and empower their life? One thing also is about patience. You get the patience for learn about such industry, every little bit about it, and empower yourself and do something good about it. When you fail once, you know mean for left arm.
Of course.
Go again, try your best, find people that are happy. Two, you have the technology industry, one of the fastest growing industry in Sierra Leone.
In the world.
In the world, yeah, I can say, yeah. I'm talking about something I can be specific. You know, okay, the world. You get thousands, you get hundreds of skills them out there, and people in there out there they give free learning. Look at my facilitators for Easy STEM. Easy STEM they give at times free learning to kids them, learning about digital technology skills. It was MA Foundation. we are providing these trainings like for addicts, give them psychotherapy session and also learning entrepreneurship skills. There are so many available industries out there. Are the youth job ready? Are they skill ready? So here comes in the advocacy. We are calling on all industry experts and organizations, people that can be able to provide these skills for the youth. I know the government, they try their best. Look at the Ministry of Innovation and Technology about the Tech Summit starting tomorrow at Binchimani, right? This tech, one of the biggest innovator tech summit in Sierra Leone. I advise you to really go plan a program. Not go like see you sabi. Go out there, go see, go learn. Will you then get for open a mind to learning? When you open your mind to learning, you can go along the way. But you can't you to be one thing, two things that you think say you're not ready for making a life. Just always open your mind for learn, and based on that, there are so many opportunities. Where is your opportunity? Register. We start this thing.
Of course, Ishmael,
yeah.
how ready are resources? How available are resources for like youth them? Of course, jump into many of the opportunities. Perhaps
I can tell
you want information.
I can tell you like for how available are resources. I can say 70%. I can vouch for that. 70%. The resources are out there. What's possible for say possible granted can give you? Nature, agriculture itself is a natural something. You understand? And technology, they're out there. We get open in computer or in technology. We got what we call open source technology, where like you go grab them, you can modify it on your own terms. You can use different open source websites or technology to create your own website, your flyers, and all. You can create money out of that. You can pay for your skills. Just learn these skills and get yourself employed, self-employed. Time to time, just that you then get forget that mentality of being patient to learn and wait for God's time. By that, you will learning according to that process. You will learning and waiting also. And one day, when you come into the way come, you yourself will be employed company you then that. This makes skills. I don't make money out of this. Also, the principle of H1 teach one. But somehow we don't learn some kind of things. Don't like we don't go up. Calm down also. Raise other people with you. By that we grow. Just like my able friend here that talks about him going out there and trying to advocate and talk to company with them, people youth and get to and all talk to them. They all get life. Just that they need the right push, they need the right buttons. There comes in the youth leaders for talk to their colleagues. They say, I began a chance for leave, can I for leave? I began a chance for smoke, do this, do that. But my mind was focused. Then back, now these are circumstances and then go to the internet and we can't blame them 100%. We get for the guys, so we have for company them. We get so many of you then we don't like this coach don't go there astray. But we can look down upon them. It has an Emmy Foundation, we get a whole cohort where we do them, use them.
Okay.
Do visibility studies, we take them, go to pay for the medical bill, flushing system, and after that back, the foundation is also responsible for give them a psychotherapy session, cleanse them the mental health, and we tend to provide for them like if there's job, provide for them job. At least they will get earn something small by that the cleansing system.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Arnold Sania,
Yeah.
the CEO for Voice of the Streets. So what in your own perspective with regards young people and moreover, you don't get so many years of expertise with dealing with young people within a street.
So what's up? Come again?
Yeah, so like you don't get many years of expertise, experience with dealing with young people in the streets. What's in your experience so far with them?
Like experience like what? Can you please specify?
Okay, so the rate of unemployment, approximately there are about 60% of young people either they unemployed or underemployed, and according to World Bank statistics, we get approximately 3.64% of young people. Yes, and most of the young people in the way, of course, they're not streets and young people, and
Sure.
you don't deal with them mostly. So, what's your experience?
First of all, I want to say you dey live where you dey na street you dey live street life. People in the free. Now one, then like two. To be honest, I'm not like, but you not go they miss you. You not drugs addict, you not bad guy boy, you not bad gangster. You expect somebody for take you go put in your office, or somebody go left it on business, say, okay, can run this business for me, you know, because like man them out there, to be honest and sincere, man need to go through a lot on the street. It's not really easy, you know, like it's like we are forsaken.
Okay.
You understand? It's like we are forsaken, you know, because like would you see other countries them where ministers them or any big people and they go to the youth them out there, they go meet them, they go talk to them, ask them what's in them problem, what you need, what you want. But yeah, we need to see them, it need to happen, you know. Then it's all about drugs, right? And a drug, you know, because man in the old money, man in the old money. Because also if you see man you go buy kush, can you imagine 10, 15 leons? Some man they smoke past 10, 15 kush per day.
Okay.
You know, because man in there out there, some man are dirty the way. Some man they go by there they can't pick. Some man are clean salon. Clean salon not to say a bad job. Ain't nobody in Empire, not a bad job. It's just that the people that with on the job, what did they do and the world they make themselves now make you feel say, oh, when somebody they do clean salon and so bad and like this,
Yeah,
and
but
then
of course,
say.
we get institutions that we register where we to say now that they the new mandate for ensure they clean house their offices then like Mr. Clean so yeah. And then get decent workers.
Yeah, exactly. Because then in a company, Mr. Clean wake out in your company, you get them protective gears them. Why is there not no protective gears? Them people in the sea and sit down, they are then cheap.
Okay.
Yes, because you get them 2 leons, 3 leons, whatever you get them, they're ready. Why is them Mr. Clean the other company now? Then get them your specific price. Then you know see people in the go for outside cheap, outside easy. You understand? Then the biggest problem of the youth, to be honest, not of a can give man can give this, can do that here. Don't know what's in the problem. Because we don't see empowerment. You can see someone scared and they don't give them bouncer, they don't give them this, they don't give them that.
What's in this problem so far where you don't ever forget from them with your intervention with them, the way you don't rapport with them all these years so far?
The biggest problem are drug addicts.
Okay.
Where somebody addict to drug, to be honest with you need to do anything straight. You need to do anything when a positive. In focus all, it's all about getting the drugs back. As you smoke now, how if I go get other drugs? As you smoke now, if I go get other drugs? You know the car you can meet them people in there, you can't talk to them, you give them money, where you don't, you go. What you expect? You turn it back now, drugs, you go buy. But then people who need to engage them. You know, I make myself I could call community stakeholders
Then
them.
young people are content for show some amount of soberness where then go spend the money because me don't 1 or 2 meets with clean salon but then they see them very much strong in everything for spend the money. But at the end of the day,
Then they go put them into good use na kush. Because of waiting. The kush too boku. You know, you just see one green street, it pass 10, 15 man who they sell kush now. This one green street.
Ishmael, yeah.
Yeah, about to ask, like, you're talking about this drug addiction being one of the main issue for our youth. Like, waiting actually lead to that. I think if we know, waiting they lead them to that. And I'm telling you, it's about this lack of employment and poverty. They lead majority of you them to the incident.
For sure.
We can, it's like it's
And
there's some way.
approximately 60%.
Yeah, and some way you did it with your mind. You understand? Yeah.
For real.
Wait, be to say underemployed or
Like you grow up in a home where it's like you're paying enough for like give you not kind of education the way you need. You understand? It's frustrating. You go poverty for the lead for get palava now you so anything like they lead to beaucoup temptation them. You see the country in one way not favorable for you as a youth. Secondly, you're gonna host back some things are not available for you. Then education no go avail. So it's time for
community
leave. Yes, it's time for leave it now. It kind of like problem begin watch artist and gangster begin taking one kind of way. It only take the grace of God for you that possibly come out from any kind of family one day. For me become a man or person come out there for can help you life. For me stand and can become successful in life. And more in Sierra Leone because we lack of the opportunities for the youth to them. There are not much organized industries or organized opportunities being harnessed or fine-tuned for the youth to grab and make themselves better. Like for say, you're gonna college, you're gonna part-time job, and that's what happening for you. Unless you get for sure a high level of potential in you, for me you get the opportunity in there, or for me person you see you in public or say this person get potential, matter employer. Like you need to do extra. For me, then see you for say this person to get it for this. That's the kind of country we are living now. So it's not favorable for the youth.
For sure, 100.
Yeah.
You know, because look, even if just look, we are the young people and we are activists. You know, because To be honest, me own organization first. Now one of the first people like, we start this cool sensitization.
Okay.
Now me na the first man we go out there for go bab me brothers them. You know, because one no right now bab very expensive. So man they bab 25, 30. Why is the man and they get 5 loans, 10 loans now for good drugs? And you remember the thing in there. You understand? So like this sensitization where you see all your asking to coach to this na me starter. Then this babbing. Now me first start free babbing. Me like me nobody catch people na card kind of the community. I tell you so the bab free for na get babas them out there una come. Una can see how they can do this thing. We don't depend this about 1 year now, you know, we not get no help it. We not get no donor. Why people in the see they didn't know. The thing is that like I don't know, maybe the youths are not value here. You understand? Because like you just see other countries there, you see how they treat youths, man. There. Yeah, unless you get connection. Unless maybe you come out from a rich family, you are a youth man, and you go able to survive here more. Because like we're creative. We are very, very, very creative. Just like this my brother but talk about this technology business. It's now one big way for the youth then survive. Look Nigerians them.
Okay, so now the question is that the thing about drugs currently they at a certain peak.
Sure.
Yeah. And Ishmael talk about some sort of technological learning where be to say able for harness young potentials there. And not for gonna classroom say for learning because of accessibility to internet.
Sure.
So how is it that Arnold, then young people are now they able to get themselves together and be thinking productive young people and they what's the problem they come out from perhaps the mind or within?
The mindset.
At times so the mindset. Sure, for sure not the mindset.
So how the question is how would they forget the young people to forget the right mindset for let them be productive, not only to society but to themselves?
One, we love to encourage them first. Because to be honest, for fat drug addicts, not two things. One, it take the grace of God and patience.
Patience. Yeah.
For somebody whether used to drug, it's really easy for changer. Because for us, nothing first way you don't use in system. You get one to the medical people and call withdrawal. I'm one of the baddest thing. Where you don't use for take drug. So tell me Monica, you don't use for take, you don't do this. The one green day, you know, somebody can kill himself for that. I got videos them where they go talk to people. And so then the time you say, then don't really plan for left the kush. But waiting, what then grab back na money. So man saying they feel sick. Can you imagine job because you not take the kush, they feel sick. So man they feel torment. So man able to do nothing unless it take this kush here back. Then the only way I'll go able to pull them people up at this drug, we'll have to engage them. We'll have to get side, we'll have to go put them.
Well, of course, we don't see efforts of government and other humanitarian organizations, them and other people and don't come on board for support and for ensure say, yes, the very best is done. Is there enough it? Because we know of rehabilitation centers then where government don't open. We get one now west and one now east.
The first I'll you know. Now you don't take this person, you don't go to a rehabilitation center and don't talk, no don't left farm. You go back. You left the man, go free back.
So that's why they happen there?
That's why they happen. Then because by right, where you don't command that, they forget say where they put you, they get engaged. You forget engaged somewhere. Whether you earn this or you earn this, the mere for we don't get say we don't engage. You just tell like what we all day now, so now if somebody in a drug addict, now you don't come put me now so. You know all day you no need drug. If you say I'm not go shame for that go na street, I go smoke and come back now. I'm not go do that because I go get 1-2 people where they watch more than you for me 2-7. So then you don't force. It help for cut down these drugs addicts. Because to be honest, every day the youths are going worse. Every day the kush they expensive back. Every day things they go worse. You know?
So La Holiday Arnold Sanya, when are the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Street. I say Ishmael really want for drop in contribution. So I go all on a day first. Let we take a short break. Definitely not forget say the program where they listen to on a long bench where they come to you every Monday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Riseradiosl 96.3 FM. You can drop your message or be part of the program by way how we go call or send message to the number 077 963 960 or of course drop them on your Facebook page Radiosl 96.3 FM. We will definitely get your feedback and the guests then go respond to that as we come back from the break.
You did not one Crips base, one Crips did not James Street opposite to Scott inside Central One and Yana community and this Udia.
Rise Radio, we keep it light on 96.3 FM.
Man, the way out the youth, then they move to the man. Man, the way out the youth, then they move to the man. Look like, say them one go astray. Say the way out the youth, then they move to the man. Look like, say them one for go astray. Man, the way out the youth, then they move to the man. Look like, say them one go astray. Say the way out the youth, then they move to the man. Look like, say them one for go astray. Man, not afraid, not afraid for the youth. Say man, make we pray for the youth. Say man, not afraid, not afraid for the youth. Say people make we pray for the youth. Pray for the youth that we not get nobody here for the they sit down, me say not they get to. Then they walk to the father when I king of kings, me say king of kings, me all a Rastafari. Not in get the time and get the hour. Not in the ruler and the controller. Not in the man we for follow. If we know say we no one forget what Allah, someone can just sit down for the make plamba and the laba because they know say them get me say the big pala and them pala full of no flour. They forget say the master they for come with fire. Can you away me bad me bag for the Allah fire? Me say me want some water man. The way on the youth then they move to the money look like. Say they want go astray. Say the way on the youth then they move to the money look like. Say them want for go astray. Man make we pray for the youth. Say man not afraid for the youth. Say people make we pray for the youth. Man not afraid for the youth. Some fret tongue you them get na hand every day then they pass then they make like OG. The man they don't know within a OG. America man then gang up together. They ready for fire gun 24/7. Then kill granny, grandpa and picking them.
I think this is a very good vibe, when you talk about youth and every other thing we concern young person. Definitely welcome back to the program Long Bench where they come to you from Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Don't forget to say Long Bench in a program where they talk about things that we youth then they do and of course talk about sustainable and innovative solutions then. Well, let me take this caller and get from our waiting he get for say welcome to the program Long Bench. Okay, all right. Think we don't lost that caller day. Definitely. We don't lost that particular caller day. Yeah. So the program where they listen to on a long bench, yourself go get way for add the voice to the program by way how we go call or send message to the number 077 963 963. The number again is 077 963 963. The topic where they discuss now youth leadership, youth empowerment, and definitely advocacy. Where we get inside the studio, Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, when are the CEO, when are the co-founder, we get inside the studio, Mohammed Ishmael Fofana, when I deputy director for Elizabeth MA Foundation, and we get Anwar Sania, way to say that the CEO and co-founder for Voice of the Street, and that which way we discuss now about youth empowerment and that of advocacy. And the topic don't get so interesting that they get calls and yeah. So we go just check as the program they go, we go just check with Facebook message and whatever we get there, definitely we go come and read them out for let we get the viewers and the listeners their own perspective. Definitely. Yes, Ishmael, you be want to get your own position towards that which Arnold been say.
Yeah, talking about this drug thing and all, like in terms of patients, yeah, you being like you provide a solution for the youths them. Once we forget for patients,
Sure.
but that's majority of people in like a salon. It's after a person one time, two time, and you tell them for forget time. You stay back. For like say this man malefam. That's how you life for end. But that's the way how probably the other Europeans and Americans and culture them and different because they get patient in everything they are doing. But we big one them, we parents them, we mind papa that we uncle them. Are they willing to be patient and see that?
Okay, so let me just take this caller. Hello, welcome to Long Bench. Hello and welcome to Long Bench.
Yeah, Reverend Victor Dauda.
Okay, Reverend
This
Victor
is a
Dauda.
very, very important program. I just want to say thank you for this kind of program. You know,
Okay.
it's very good for them to bring them
Yes.
closer, talk to them. When I do in Jubaya, I see a whole lot of cartel. Every Saturday, I be gather them and the compound. I talk to them.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, one guy, I did in the office, they called me. I can't take the body, I gather everybody. I talk to them. This kush is not good. But some of them, they are constrained for let them left kush. So, like, what did they do so? We go into we communities, we gather them, we talk to them. And they say, kudos to now for this kind of program. Because sometimes we condemn people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We not get solution to the problem.
Indeed.
Some of them, they're not able for. Last week, I go to Bongaton. You can see over 50 young men there. Then the language.
Yeah.
What do? We just get for go and snatch them and bring them and talk to them. Right now, as I talk to you now, in house, I get 2 of them. I bring them right inside the house. Me and my wife. They don't rehabilitate.
Okay.
So that for me, we responsibility.
Yes.
We talk to them, we draw them. Like this radio program, very, very important. I say kudos to now.
Okay.
Reverend Victor Dauda Adejuba.
Okay.
God bless you now for this.
God bless you too.
Let's
Thank you
draw
so
them,
much.
encourage them, talk to them, snatch them from that kush.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Reverend Victor Dauda from Juba. We make that call. I think say one of the most important thing when me pick out personally, now snatch them, go there. Yeah. Let us get them from the streets. Definitely. Yeah. So this is program where they listen to on a long bench where they come to you every other Monday from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock on Rise Radio 96.3 FM. Not forget say long bench na program where they talk about issues that will affect you then. Tranga issues then, definitely. And of course, we not only they talk about the issues, we they talk about the sustainable and innovative solutions then. Yeah. Will they affect we young people in the salon. So, yeah. So what's our perspective towards Reverend Dauda in comment?
Actually, he's in line, and thanks to him also, he's doing his own little best for like the harness them, take them, snatch them away from the streets, rehabilitate them and all. Like I want to say also, we're talking about this drugs. We're talking about youth empowerment,
Yeah.
and the drug addicts. I think can top of the topic now. Kind of the center.
No,
Because
so
you
yeah.
understand? Yeah. But thinking about this drug stuff, let's look about also the mentally the mentally ready people, youth them. Like when they're super minded, they're actually ready for like move to the next level of their life. They want to become successful. They want to like get skills and empower each other. But what the things are not they're not getting the liaison. They're not getting the.
So
the,
that I ask you,
so,
what's not
so they
available
focus
resources?
exactly. So
Yeah.
so they focus only on the one that they already go down there. But mind you, them people who don't go to hard drugs, they are once sober minded
Before being done
before
there.
dropping down. Yeah. So more also creates that side also for the one that they ready for them. We get them on board, working with us, and also we create solution for them. Whilst we go back there, the one that will already fall into the drug, we remove them also. Then can meet the one that will like because you can't say we left the one that will mentally they're ready for the opportunity. Then the opportunity not there for them. We ignore them. They want for good the opportunity just to the drug addict them. The drug addict them they go through process. They go for flushing systems, go through psychotherapy sessions, get for mentally ready for can get opportunity there.
So who's avenue we definitely they expect perhaps from the government and other institutions there for create for them young people are will be to say very much sober minded now. They not be influenced by them other.
Well, I can see probably the government have been doing their own little best. I can say, doing some basic things with the STI, this seminars and training, DPGs for youths to train about the 3D printing technology.
How much effect and they don't take? How realistic the engagement are don't be in the lives of them young people there?
Well, now the other side, they are doing it for in a more formal way, attacking the institutions like the colleges and all. Probably that they have been doing it in a formal way. And I won as a DPG mentor in Sierra Leone, working with DST and UNICEF. Like I take on my own mantle, I organize a 3D printing technology training for students in an air professional college, which was not on the mandate of DSTI and UNICEF, but because I would learn the skills, I do them freely for teach youth them back around me, right? Like these are things then we youth them like youth leaders them for supposed to do. We study something, go out there, create a seminars. I've been doing several seminars in entrepreneurship, leadership, where I have the opportunity and mantle for do that, and they do them. I'm not requesting anything from them, but at least I don't empower the life. Say, okay, do this, and do this. If I can tell you, I developed this summit about like this year, like 4 years. We have so many up to 60 youths them in a more organized way.
Okay.
We empower each other in that aspect. They employing ourselves. You get people that graduate everywhere. We get baristas, them, accountants, engineers, and all. This investment firm. Like you can attest to that. We're on Facebook. You can chat and see how do they involve in different sectors.
Yeah.
So we need each other. So
Definitely.
if like I get this opportunity for elevate myself for go one way, no let you company being
No.
tight like now so we will push myself. Impact get positive with the look up to them as mentor. Impact get positive with the impact in life. So more not just look to the people that don't go down the drain.
Yeah.
Look about to the board where they get for the opportunity, more create an opportunity, but then get an opportunity they work on them. Then now we all can go back there and take the drug addict them, can join it with we. So we say we left one day, we say we left them, we ignore them, then might they go back to the one day we don't fall to the drug. So now every day we get more people where they go into the drug because of them for neglect the one day where they ready. So you don't really prepare your mind for over 2 years, 3 years, you study one skills. You never get contracted because of lack of connections or opportunity they carry away. It becomes stressful. So those are things that we should be doing. Like the youth then when they get so many opportunities, learn to go out there, tend for do something for your company, you them.
Yeah.
Not so
Every other year, we see barrage of young people and they come out as graduates from diverse institutions, formal and informal institutions, tech work institutions and the likes. Yeah, and just last year, the youth employment rate stands at approximately 3.64 according to World Bank data. And this rate definitely, while seemingly low, does not fully capture the extent of unemployment and the other challenges that we young people in the face in the country. So we get a huge number, a bulk number of young people where very much readily their minds are ready and every other thing. But how much effort are there for these young people to have definitely themselves attached and ensure the job market is very much good for them?
Yeah. First of all, let me say kudos to Elements MA Foundation, because let me say 90% of the youths in Elements MA Foundation, 90% of the staffs are youth. Like we have from 18 to 34. That's the age range in our in the staffing range, the age for our staff in the MA Foundation. You understand? And we tend to be creating employment for youth out there, like the university students. Probably we take them as volunteers, interns, we tend to train them to have the experience. And we have also the permanent staff that they graduate. We don't tend to look at like you have to have 5 years experience instead of we come here, we teach you how to do the job and we work with you. And now we're thinking about the advice I can give to graduates or students in universities now. Like, focus only on waiting you teach in a class. Look how the world is go. One way or the other, waiting to happen in Europe, America, in technology-wise or in any other wise, entrepreneurship or innovation-wise, get for come back to the country. Now you get the internet for honest things and they out there before you can the country, you don't have them. So as you can, so you get the for grabbing opportunity there. Then get for we get it in mind for research. We use them like now research, like they can use YouTube, use different media form like for do their own thing. But if you create time for research and know what's happening in the Western world, what's happening, what's one kind of country, then you create that time. At time, we will know that thing that we tend for like tell them. You understand? As young as I can say I'm a lecturer. You can be surprised. Say, this guy's so young, then he's a lecturer because of I don't prepare my mind. Say I want to be that in a certain age. Okay. I don't research. I don't do lots of things. And I get the way how the lecture my student them that class. I tell them say, once I'm teaching you in class, now this is for you. And I also get extra thing and tell them where I say this now for what you go meet in office. Say now this and this you go think outside the box. You go think say this is for create impact on your life or not. And when something they create impact on your life, turn back for watch other person they near you. for me it creates impact on that person's life without expecting nothing in return.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So this is a way now kind of mentality they are make you then get that salon and more the graduate them more university students. Men learn skills. You know, in a class, I must say, I want to get get excellent students or get you 4 point GPA or 3.5 GPA. Yeah, that's good for you. That's okay. Are you doing extra things to add value to your life? You get your college degree, don't get it. Now, let me tell you, what our organizations or company or industries are looking for. It's your skills. Not you degree again. You go to degree, yes. But if you can't perform, how can I employ you? You don't have the skills that I want to elevate my business or what my mission or vision of an organization. So you need to learn the skills, more these computer skills. Everybody needs digital skills. And kudos to UNICEF and the STI for making the digital learning hubs, which is free, and the government don't sponsor that project. And they like UNICEF for going to the hub there, the IPAM, FBC, it's in McKinney, in ETU, it's in Kenema also. The hub it is free. Like now there is a youth leader here. I can actually pass on information to them. From this time to this time, the update is free for me to go learn computer skills. You understand? You can harness them, talk to them, let them go to the hubs, these learning hubs, and learn skills for them to be self-employed. You understand?
Where we can find the place?
Yeah. At you got IPAM, DHL. Ask for the digital learning hubs there. You understand? You can actually write a project for you to organize a seminar to teach these people. Trust me, when you give them skills, let's say you go us na river, but you need for support drink, eh?
Yeah, sure.
And also you teach them how to fish. You just need to give them more, give them education, but
Let them self know.
give them the skills.
Yeah,
You understand?
Definitely. I will look one video of Apostle Johnson Suleiman this morning where they talk about that point, the way they come up from of how being educated and how employable you for be as a young person.
Yeah.
Not only for go get the scores in college, come out you graduate, of course, but how much impact, what in the solution way they solve
What are you offering?
na society, what you offer as a young person. Definitely, let we take that sound day and let we hear what you get to say.
Rise Radio, we keep it light.
It's 12:50 p.m.
So
To
if
hear
your
your
value is not
notifications,
needed and
follow the
useful to me,
notification on your phone to turn
I
on
appreciate your
notification
sacrifice,
access.
but clearly you are not going to get a job. It's one thing to be educated, it's another thing to be employable. And value can bring you to that point. Is God speaking to us? One more time. Can you speak to yourself and say, in the name of Jesus, the grace to be competent? Someone met me one time and he said, can I imagine after suffering and going to school, nobody wants to employ me? And I spoke to him sincerely. I said, convince me that you are employable. Just convince me. I give you 5 minutes. Say anything. Just convince me that you are employable. And it wasn't to be and you know, okay, I read this and that. I said, no, that's not the issue. I only employ you to solve a need. I don't employ you to honor what you read. I employ you to solve my need. So if your value is not needed and useful to me, I appreciate your sacrifice, but clearly you are not going to get a job. It's one thing to be educated, it's another thing to be employable. And value can bring you to that point. Is God speaking to us? One more time. Can you speak to yourself and say, in the name of Jesus, the grace to be competent? Please pray. The grace to be competent.
Okay, so me personally, that video that I watched this morning, and one thing where you speak to me, how much value you supposed to get as a young person? What's the value will bring to the institution, to your place of work? It's one thing to be educated, it's another thing to be employable. And what thing they bring the reasons to why them for employing and how much value you go create. So Arnold, so what are the challenges and so far where they face or what you don't face so far during the interventions there in all of the efforts there where they speak directly to youth empowerment?
First of all, our my own friends, then some of them are my own brothers, they wanna work come up now the central community like they avoid me.
Okay.
You understand? Because like Central na a community where everybody aware and know say like it's not the people, it's the community. You know, where you grew up in Central, to be honest, drugs, devil, like now like that place every day if I be happy. You know what I mean? Then the people away there are the community, I'm not gonna see them all. Like then see like where they can give about 10, 15, 20. Now don't need for live on thing, go saying they go, it come, they can get in 5, 10 years. So then they watch me now say, oh than me, wait for can sensitize them but they are. You know what I mean? Because even the dealers in a sense I would send this sell this they don't send so much threats remarks to me. You know what I mean? I just tell one word say the business way you do 90% destroy and kill other man. I not get issue with you.
Okay, so let me take this caller and get from her. Hello and welcome to Long Bench.
Hello?
Hello and welcome to Long Bench.
Yeah, this program is very sensitive.
Okay.
Una continue, God go bless una. As una dey talk to Arnold, people push people away. This is very, very important. God go bless una. Get me contact. I will support you through this program. So that youth there, they will come out of drug addict and every other thing. God bless you.
All right, God bless you too. Thank you so much. That's now one caller where we get. And of course, don't pledge in support to Arnold Voice of the Streets Foundation. Definitely. Yes, Arnold. Let's try for wrap up now.
You know, people in the take because like myself smoke kush. Myself I live Gary boy life, I live gang life. Whatever gang life anything but I do you know in my liver. Then I can't touch my outfit and say this life what they live is not good. If I continue for this life, either I die in a jail or I die in the street. Yeah. Because we want to be so rough. You understand? Like I try forget myself, go get me back, go get me was, you know, try I go to college back. I come, work on day. So I say instead of me can miss you don't so, my own brothers and sisters in the street they suffer. They are thinking say this entire continent. I mean the only man who go able to talk to them people because feels it knows it. Yeah. They know me say me in the streets, me na gang leader, you understand? Why is then a drugs then carry on? So someone becoming me strategy we're gonna me story first I tell you. Why is me story when me they tell you to be honest, if you have full passion, you know, you can't smoke. So Daniel alone they motivate them say, hey, if this you don't do this, don't make sense. If you change, you don't have me, wait not for change. Yeah. Then change they can't so you way embrace them. You know, not if I say not change. I like to talk say, and you willing and ready for change. To be honest, it they change.
The mindset.
You know. Then this kush business here, to be honest, me, I send the message to the government. Let's try and work very hard. See, I'll go arrest them people then dealers there. Because then dealers there, they destroy and kill the future leaders
of
then
course,
tomorrow.
That's first the way His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio set up, yeah, for Kush business.
But first, listen, the month, let's say February, March, we see most of the big social media platforms, they all are saying to Kush fight against Kush. Some even raise donor self. Well, why it's me all day, we start and never cow, don't knock out nothing, you know. But they like see the way they must say then they don't go back. Why it's me still then at the street 247 go meet my brothers and sisters, they talk to them. So when I come up on this life, their life that when they living not good. Then to be honest, now just way now God in grace, then now God lay this in my mind. But so many people now try very hard for see how them for put me down. You know what I mean? When I'm young friends and back now, man they will grow up with in a central. I always get one believer working the tell and say, this is what they do in a godly job. You know, when I go thank me tomorrow. Because when I be me where they sell, and now back at the save. Because nobody know what they sell, go in this world. Enjoy, prosper, better. Look the likes of Pablo Escobar. I see at the end, the red until 90 gun, he shoot himself. El Chapo, they don't put an all kind of prison, they escape. They like say suicide. What goes around comes back around. Now you depend destroy people and picking them. Maybe now the one don't know for me can change salon, now for me can pull people and pass suffering. Yeah. You know, then you because like first time 17, 18, kush be the car, we smoke then kush then I follow you know. Like you go there, you know, you make sure you make this. But from 2021, where this kush then begin produce in a salon, the way woman then puts on param. Because woman are people who go one thinking, else then they get money, no one know. Can you imagine people who don't live now about 10, 15, 16 years? You know, they work there. For them, they go buy hard chemical there. On a cow some, on a cow leaf, on a chemical. On a soon, they can sell, give people and picking them for destroy. What do you feel? Okay. You know, people where they abroad now, then they do so. Matured man, matured woman there. Then they go and say the bobo they need the thief. Now would they make them bobo they need the thief? Because nobody don't go take so close or chair or stool, say you not get shop, you not get no way. This not thief, you go thief. You come back. Then you don't embrace and then you don't encourage them. Say where you get can no more ready.
Definitely. Definitely.
Then I want to say this cushion here with some Mandela say not to cushion. Allah not to cushion with the fight. Now you don't pick you they want pull. You know what I mean? But if I get the support from the people and the government, to be honest, I go put above 95% for the youth they leave this cushion. But no more. If we allow and say December for me to up next year, you never ever come on this country again. See, go to watch the youth then see man out so footman in the there every blessed day. Then now down the wharf and the hill and I didn't already said. Now they ain't say middle again. Go down the wharf. Can you imagine young from the age of 11 to 26 or 28 or 30? Now then small bubble for dinner house. Then a school in the land. Now you can't depend push.
Definitely.
Then a sober people and they sell this kush back. We get the young picking in. Sober people we get the young picking in and then they can destroy them and picking. Then they take out. They need the near and they need to take and then one way they sell for themselves. Now for taker. For you know say bad.
Okay.
You know?
So that's not the voice of Arnold. Arnold, definitely. We're not the CEO and founder for Voice of the Streets Foundation. And we get inside the studio. Mohamed Ishmael Fofana, we're not the Deputy Director of Elizabeth M.A. Foundation. Definitely, Naya, we go draw the curtains and take the long bench, go back. Definitely. And the next edition of Long Bench get to be quite interesting. As Arnold don't can get so much now with that of Ishmael. Well, now the program they left it today. Long Bench, plenty thank you to you will listening the program. You will take your time for call and make your own contribution, pledge your support. You will get time for listening to me on Rise Radio 96.3 FM and of course stream on the platform on Facebook, Rise Radio SL 96.3 FM. Definitely one for say plenty to all with the support and special thank you to my executive producer when I'm Mariamaba, my producer Musa Baisise, and one for the studio engineer when I'm Ibrahim, the technical team we help for when I watch you live now on Facebook, one for my man in a newsroom. Definitely me will bring this program country. My name is Alhaji Musa Basote. Next week we will get another edition of Long Bench. Tata.